Hello Newcastle fans TV, welcome to another video. Today we are discussing the proposals of the Premier League to move away fans pitch side from the start of next season, which you would think Newcastle would be a part of. Now, there are also a price cap for away fans, which is £30, which I have to say is fantastic. All the Newcastle fans going to Leeds in a couple of weeks' time are being charged stupid amounts at Ellen Road, so that's good that all away fans will never pay more than £30. But moving the away fans, obviously, down to pitch side, what does that mean to St James's Park? We're going to get over that whiteboard and have a look at that in just a second. Also, what's been talked about is safe standing. I don't know how that will look at St James's Park. I think up the top end of the Milburn and the top end of the Sir John Hall, you can't have safe. I don't think you can have safe standing there personally. I think it's too far up in the gods. We all know that away fans complain that they can never see the football because they're so far away. So where will we put them, and how will that affect Newcastle seating arrangement next season? Will it also make the ground atmospheric? Because at the moment it seems to be only a quarter of the stadium is in full voice as well, which we'll come on to now. Let's head over to the whiteboard. Right then, so on the whiteboard I've got St James's Park behind me. Not bad drawing, I have to say, because I can't draw to save my life. So we've got the Milburn stand, we've got the Leeds corner, Sir John Hall stand, northeast corner, east end, and then we've got the southeast corner, Gallagher, in the southwest corner. This is where I currently sit, so I've got myself marked. So that's where I sit on home games, which the atmosphere is all right. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look at where the away fans are situated, which we all know where they are, and then we'll have a look where the noise is created and possibly see where we can move the away fans. So at the moment, we all know this is the kind of area where the away fans are being located at the moment. So they're being put right up the gods at Sir John Hall stand, yeah? But to be fair play, the away fans are always the noisiest fans, right? That's not a St James's Park, that's just in general. If Toon fans go away, we're always the noisiest. It is. So the atmosphere at St James's Park at the moment is pretty, I wouldn't say it's dull. There's been some games this season where the atmosphere has been electric, but in general, the last 10 years or so, I would have to say the atmosphere has declined massively. So where does the atmosphere begin for me? So over here, this is, when I sit here, so I see this area is where, for me, it begins. And then what happens is it starts to circulate, and then it comes around. So it starts to circulate all the way around the Gallagher, and it comes to here. And for me, I might be wrong on this, but this is where I think it stops, around about this area. I think that's maybe this side as well, because obviously I can't hear from that other side of the ground. But that's, for me, this is where it starts. Maybe this pops round to here. I don't know. You guys who sit in the East End will probably know a lot more about me. But that's the general idea that I've got inside the stadium. That I sit here is that the noise seems to be created by the southeast corner, which is basically where the strawberry is. And then it comes around slowly to about here, and then it stops. That's just my impression. That's what it's like at home games for me. Now, the other end, a lot of people say that this area, the Leeds corner, is the quietest in the ground, heading on to the Milburn and heading on just to Sir John Hall stand. Right, get me commenting down below. This is going to cause massive debates. What you think, where do you sit? What's the atmosphere like as well? So we all know that the big bosses, the executives and all that and so on, sit there, and Ashley and Charlie and the football players sit in these kind of areas as well if they're not playing. So at the minute, obviously with the Premier League rules that we're going to have to shift the away fans next season, where we're going to put these. Okay, so one suggestion has already been this section, because in the Carling Cup, EFL Cup, they've been situated there, and in the Europa League, away fans have been sat there as well. That's not a bad shout, okay, because if the away fans, I think the away fans being closer to the pitch, because obviously when they're saying, your support is fucking shit, oh, shall we sing it, shall we sing it, shall we sing a song for you? That gets me wound up, that our fans aren't singing back. So if they're pitch side, I think that'll gain I think this kind of area will help as well. Now, if we are shifting away fans closer to the pitch, obviously that means Toon fans are going to be relocated elsewhere. So me personally, I think this spot is ideal, and I think this spot as well, personally for me, because the atmosphere along this kind of area is pretty dull. Don't get me wrong, it's not everybody. I'm saying the majority of people. So if you sit there, don't get offended. It's just what I gather is it's coming from here. Now, I think moving the away fans over here, that's not going to happen. That is not happening on the Gallagher, because that is like holy grail. The board, the directors will not put them there. So I think it has to be these two sections. It's got to be, hasn't it? Or unless we'll put them along here. So let me know, because it's an interesting one. The noise as well. I think the safe standing one, especially this kind of area, is just a no-go. The talk about the safe standing, personally for me, I don't want to see safe standing at St James's Park. Some people do, some people don't. For me, I don't. Right, let's head back over to the PC. So, what do you reckon? It's going to cause a debate, isn't it? I think it's going to be a controversial one. No matter where we put the away fans, there's going to be some home fans that are not going to be happy about it. Like I said, personally, that's what I think on the whiteboard there. Let me know what you think of, obviously, all the thoughts of the situation, because it's going to happen where we're going to move the away fans, and will it help gain a better atmosphere? I think it's only a positive, personally, for me. The only thing I am worried about is if they don't fill their allocation and there's big, massive gaps, which never looks attractive, especially on TV, you know. Well, let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching Newcastle Fans TV, and we'll see you later.